What's up, YouTube? Welcome in. What's up, Dr. Talk? What's up, Dr. Yo? What's up, Grace? Hello. How we doing? Guys, give me 1 second. We're getting dual stream started. Let me share this real quick and we'll get it going. How's everybody doing today? Put it in the comments. How we doing? Happy Monday. Oh, and that's it. Well, what's up, guys? Welcome in. We just got started. Give it just a second. Happy day. What's up? Welcome in, Garfield. Hello. How we doing? Let me go ahead and um how are we today, guys? Sorry, it has been quite a fucking Monday, but I hope yours has gone well. Put what you guys want to talk about in the comments and we'll get it going. Garfield, what's up, man? Welcome in. Nice to see you. If this is your first time here, Garfield, apologies if I don't remember you. But welcome to Red, White, and WTF, where my political views aren't all that political. I just think that everyone should be able to do whatever the fuck they want, as long as it does not harm or unalive anyone or anything, or impede on or take away the rights of others. I also think that food, housing, education, healthcare should all be affordable and accessible. So not really all that radical lunatic, type behavior that I get accused of. But, there are still people that see this and, well, especially when we talk about the files, and are still in support. Ariana, hello. It is nice to see you. Nice to see you. And guys, if you do see me look over here, it's because we're dual streaming on YouTube as well. What? Jolena, what's up? Welcome in. Maybe spell it correctly and we'll get it going. Ryan, hello. Jolena, what's up, guys? I will let you guys know a flare is coming. So if you see my energy do a nosedive, I apologize. But we're live on both TikTok and YouTube. Let's just get it going. First of all, have you guys seen the new red hats? They've now rebranded, saying that America is back. And I think that that message alone sends such a harmful just ideology and promotes it. America's back. Notice they didn't say America's great. He said America's back. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Hello, it's nice. Jolena says hello. It's nice to see you, Jolena. My Sunday was good. I watched the first half of the game and then halftime, and then I went home. Um, Spent some time at home. But yeah, that was about it for me. How are you guys doing? Have you guys seen what's going on right now, in Springfield, Ohio? Because I didn't learn about this from even independent news sources. I learned about this from independent creators in general. They have had multiple BOMB threats all across the city. Schools have had to, it's now subsided. I do want to say that. But schools were evacuated. They were finding suspicious packages all over. I really encourage you guys to look that up. And again, we're not really seeing a lot on it. I don't see anything on it on ground news right now. And that's left, right, center, domestic, and international. So literally just type into the search bar when you get off here, Springfield, Ohio, and you'll see some firsthand accounts. Yeah, I follow a creator that lives close to Springfield. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I do want to say that halftime show I thought it was fucking wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Um, but yeah, what's going on right now in Springfield's not okay. Things are still happening in Minneapolis. This is not isolated events. Another crying little Democrats. Well, Constantine the Great acts like he's never been in the chat before, but comes here and trolls quite frequently. Big supporter of Trump, especially when we talk about the files. Big supporter. So yeah, left wing setup. Actually, just saying, I think that politicians on both sides are very corrupt. And I think if they're both funded by the same super PACs, how the fuck are they for the American people? Oh, that's right. They're not. Thor, welcome in. I'm sorry you're still upset about what was happening. Don't let that define your self-worth, Thor. Translate one line of a Bad Bunny song. Oh, we got two Thors in here. Here's the thing. Um, One line. Tite me pregunto. That's his aunt is asking him all about all the girls that he's with. So, like, go away. Easy day. Guys, we hit 1,000 likes. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We'll get it going. You Oh, that's the name. He literally says it in the fucking song, you idiot. Resolution, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate you. And Garfield, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. Now, one thing I really do want to talk about today is a monster that I wish I would never have to fucking talk about. And that's Ghislaine Maxwell, who, if you didn't know, was subpoenaed to testify. And she has been found guilty for years. Before all of these files came forward, she's been found guilty. And with all of the files continuing to come forward, she's even more implicated now than she was before. She was subpoenaed today, and it lasted minutes. Why? Because she refused to speak. A monster like that making fucking demands that she is released from prison before she talks. What the fuck? And Garfield, thank you so much for meeting the goal. First fucking 6 minutes in. You guys are incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at the interview of her brothers. She has brothers? Oh shit, I didn't even know she had brothers. I've looked into her dad. Resolution for some reason, which we all know. Okay, now it's popping up. It was blocking that for some reason. When you literally said nothing, just look at the interview of her brothers. And that kind of said everything we need to know. Especially since I talked about what's going on in Milan, got almost 10,000 views. I've gotten 74 on that post, by the way. It speaks for its fucking self. And the fact that we live in a country where these monsters think they are in any type of fucking position to be heard to make fucking demands, fuck that. Fuck that. It's disgusting. And if she does get let out, keep in mind, this is before all of the files came out. She was already found guilty. If she gets let out, that is just as much of an admission of guilt, if not more, than the fact that Diaper Dawn is not suing for defamation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think that's a huge, huge admission of guilt. Guys, just so you guys know, I want you, I'm gonna okay this. Mods, do what you do. Keep in mind, as you see this comment, we are talking about the essay of children, of fucking children. What the Mods, do your thing with this person. Just do your thing. I'm not going to say anything rude. I'm going to respect guidelines. But what in the actual... Please. I say this respectfully, in a non-bullying way. Get the fuck off my live. Get the fuck off my live, you sick fuck. Bernie, what's up? I saw you sneak in there. Welcome in, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Ryan, hello over on YouTube. Thank you for the dual stream. And Grayson is over on YouTube as well, saying 4 months, then I'm out. Grayson, please still catch these lives. I love to see you on here. I love to talk to you. So I hope that when you make your departure, it does not end what we've started here. Make sure, guys, before you mute them, before you block them, screenshot that. Screen record it. I don't give a fuck. Colleen, what's up? Welcome in. Ariana says, I'm zoning out. It's hard to keep my focus today. Like I said, like after this, I'm going straight to the leg compressors. I'm probably going to get an IV tomorrow, just kind of help out. But now, Thor, I don't want to put your business out there, but if you would allow me to talk about what you messaged me about, I would love to address that as someone with a platform as small as it is. Although we are at 30.5 thousand now. But yeah, I'm not going to put your business out there. What's up, Bernie? But if you want me to, I absolutely will, and we'll talk about the reason that platforms, whether they're big or small, are so important, and that there's an assumed responsibility that a lot of people are fucking failing at right now. It is absolutely crazy. And guys, once we get to 5K, I will visit our dear friend. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. Ariana, you're the best. You make my day. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm sorry if my energy's not there today. We're trying. We're trying. We are at 5K. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. But yeah, I went from a video literally with 10,000 views almost. I think I'm at like 9.9 thousand, which is the biggest kind of burst in a second, to 74 views. So guys, if you haven't seen my post about that fucking monster making demands, I posted it today. Please go give that some love after this if you haven't already. And if you have, I appreciate you guys. But let's head over to ground news and let's really start to talk about things. Let's see. court blocks California. What the fuck? Okay, well, it's progress, but it's back progress. So it says court blocks California no masking law aimed at ICE, frozen water, but allows visible ID requirement. So basically, Gavin Newsom, January 1st, 2026, it took effect. It was already approved. Had a bill that was approved saying that here in California, those agents can't wear masks. And this is not only, I do want to, JP, chill out. Not only is this, sorry guys, he wants to be on camera. And Thor, I will definitely put your business out there after this. Welcome JP to the party. He's being big baby. He knows mommy's not feeling well. Damn, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, the no masking. So it not only really, if you think about it, protects residents in California, it protects those agents. It truly does. If you're doing your job and you're doing it the correct way and you are identifying yourself, what do you have to fucking hide? But at least they're making them show their visible ID requirement. They need a fucking uniform. A set standard uniform. These fucking skinny jeans and Nikes, are you kidding me? That could be fucking anyone. But I'm gonna put Thor's business out there for a second. So Thor messaged me and was basically creators are bullying Thor, calling Thor useless for not sending fucking gifts. Which is why, yes, this is here. You're not seeing me every 5 minutes. Guys, donate, 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 donate. No, if you don't got it, times are fucking hard. And creators that want to call someone fucking useless for not gifting them, fuck that. We are supposed to have a platform and there's assumed responsibility with that shit. You guys know. I tell you guys, if you want to gift me, that's fine. TikTok's going to take 70 fucking percent of it. If you want to know where 100% goes, you can do this. But if you don't got it, you don't got it, and you're still welcome here any fucking time of the day. So if anyone else experiences this, let me know, and I'll fucking out those creators, because fuck that. Fuck that. It's absolutely incredible. Resolution, it's filtering all your stuff, Resolution. I'm really trying to approve it. It's not even popping up. And Ryan, thank you so much. But W's for Thor in the chat, who is always here, not even in the States, always comes in here almost every live. W's Thor. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. 40 stars, Ryan. Holy shit. Thank you, Ariana. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. But back to the courts blocking California's no masking law, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. At least they have to show their visible ID. It's not the end goal, but at least it's a fucking start. W, God of Thunder. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, now it says illegal CANNABIS farms poison California's forests. That's such a fucking lie. Oh, wait. It's because they're abandoned. Oh, well, there's some abandoned farms here in California. I'm just going to let y'all know. But guys, thank you for being so supportive of Thor. They said how, what? They said it's racist because you don't gift them. Any creator that wants to throw that shit, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Gifting someone on TikTok, as much as I appreciate it, it doesn't prove that like you're a good person. It doesn't prove you're a bad person. And creators that do that shit, no, fuck that. That's exploitation at its fucking finest. At its fucking finest. And here at Red, White, and WTF, we're a community. I'm not saying I'm ever going to be famous. I don't think we'll ever reach 1 million followers. If we do, hey, that'd be fucking amazing. But we're a community here, and I always encourage you guys to do your own post because one day, if we look at the way things are going here on this app, not on YouTube, we're still trying to monetize over there. So please follow me over there. It's absolutely free. And you catch up with the lives if you ever miss one. So that's pretty convenient, I would say. But dude, some of the fucking creators on here are just crazy, but I want us to have a community. So if my page ever goes, we're all still connected. So please follow each other. This is not about clout. This is not about fame. This is not about money. This is about community, and we need community. If we learned anything from Bad Bunny's halftime show, it is that community is what we need. We don't have to agree with everything, but right now it's not agreeing on policies. It's not anything like that. It's good versus fucking evil. And Shireen, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. And if you're new here, welcome. My name's Dana. This is Red, White, and WTF. And my political beliefs aren't all that political. I think that anyone should be able to do whatever the fuck they want, as long as it does not harm or unalive anyone or anything, or impede on the rights of others, or take away the rights of others, rather, as well. I also believe that healthcare, food, housing, education, it should be affordable and accessible. Now, here on this channel, we hold duality. I've never said we should have open borders, but I hold the truth that we should not have open borders, but also that we need to reform and make easier and more accessible our immigration process. Because as everyone's freaking out about this birthing process, or this birthing crisis, rather, that is not only like, it's not an isolated or unique event here in America, it's affecting the world. We have a superpower if we would use it, and that is immigration, because we wouldn't have to wait 20 years for people to enter the workforce or 18 years to enter the workforce. No, we would get people to work right away. And even better if those people have kids, because then it's already backed up again. Who cares if people that look like me take up a little less of the fucking population? Who gives a shit? We are for America here. And no, I'm not saying America first. But I'm saying we're for each other. We're about community. There are easy ways to solve these issues that our politicians want to say isn't possible when it's literally proven. This would be an automatic fix. An automatic fucking fix. And they won't do it. Why? Because they're not natalists. They're not pro life. They're pro white. Let's be so fucking for real with that. They are pro fucking white. They fear that the number of white people in America is going to get lower and lower, and them and their power will cease to exist. And it's fucking crazy. Hale, thank you so much for the follow. Thor, I didn't see your message. I'm so sorry. If you want to type it again, or if someone else wants to, you guys let me know. But we did just hit 12,000. We're 17 minutes in. There's 16 of you guys in here. Welcome if you're new, by the way. You guys are absolutely incredible. I appreciate you guys so much. Ainsley, hello. Harper, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We're going to go visit our dear friend, and I'll talk to you in a sec. All right. Let's see what else is going on in ground news. Let's see. Bad Bunny makes Super Bowl history with first Spanish language halftime show amid conservative backlash. Just so you guys know, if you're feeling a little despair today, they're estimating maximum, and I think these numbers are highly fucking exaggerated. 9 million people watched the alternative racist halftime show. Yeah, if you've seen any clips from it, I didn't watch it all, but I've seen clips where there's like 12 people in the fucking audience. 143 million watched Bad Bunny. So if you really want to see where America lies, there you fucking go. I heard 3 million. So it was the Daily Wire, so we already know. That said the 6.1 said it was a monster halftime show. No, the fuck it's not. And you want to know something the most ironic? There is footage of Diaper Don's private Super Bowl watch party. They weren't fucking watching it either. Their asses were fucking watching Bad Bunny. It looked so fake. It was probably like the fucking sound engineers and people that had helped set up that they were just like, please go stand in the audience. You know what I mean? It was fucking ridiculous. Like, and then you have people, what's his name, Brantley Gilbert, saying, "Oh, it's been 20 years since a country music artist has been asked to do the Super Bowl halftime show." Motherfucker, you weren't asked to do a Super Bowl halftime show. You were asked to do a racist, half-assed halftime show that no one fucking watched. You were also called a communist. Thor, what the fuck? Please just block those fucking creators. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but that is not those are not creators you want in your life. And if I ever get like that, I would appreciate you guys to call me on my fucking shit, because Jesus, it's insane. It's fucking insane. All because you didn't gift them. I could give two shits if you guys can gift me or not. I get on here to spread education, to connect with you guys, and to form community. And when we have people on here, I don't know if they were like political platform or anything like that, but they just seem like terrible fucking people. And sometimes it's best to just walk the fuck away. If you guys didn't know, Savannah Guthrie says that they're going to pay for their mother's safe return. I hope she is safely returned. I don't know. But it's been week 2. California Union pushes work from home bill as Newsom calls state employees back to the office. I mean, I think we could all have expected this. Like, no one's gonna want to work from home for 6 fucking years and then go back to the office, but like, at least you have a fucking job. You know what I mean? Say bye, Felicia. Bernie, what good fucking advice. Jolena, we do right at dawn for Thor. We love that. You know what, Thor? What I want you to do, if you feel comfortable, send me those pages. Send me those fucking pages because I've got to go get some IVs tomorrow, some blood work done, and I'm not going to go to work because it has to be fasted. So I got time. I got time, Thor. So if you want me to go rip them apart and fucking browbeat the shit out of them with words only, just saying, you know. Let's see. Is it Damon? Am I saying that correctly over on YouTube? Um, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm okay. I'm okay today. And Grayson over on YouTube also says, "Don't worry, I won't be leaving America with spite. I would be trying to help others leave when I can." And that's why you're always welcome here, Grayson. No matter where you are, what part of the world, whatever fucking time it is during the day, you are always welcome here at Red, White, and WTF. They are Democrats. I don't believe them. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is why I don't call myself a Democrat anymore. Just like there are shitty Republicans, there are also shitty Democrats. And there are people that get on here um, that have false flags that they want to advocate for things. They say they're here for good reasons and then they pull shit like that. Fuck that. Terry, thank you so much for the follow. Um say did your mom tell you to say that? Bernie's giving Thor all the advice. I love this so much right now. I fucking love this so much. Um let's see. Well, looks like I got to visit it again because you guys are already at 16,000. That is absolutely incredible. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And honestly, the post I made about Milan, there's a lot of haters in there. Before I visit Penelope, I did end up making a generalized statement in my post about Milan. If you haven't seen it, it's literally the second most recent one. You can go watch it because I talk about there were protests in Milan, and part of the reason was the negative environmental impacts that hosting the Olympics has on an area. It was also about pro-Israel, um, like not in support of pro-Israel stances, and it was also about anti-ICE protests. You can see plenty of footage, and in that, I said to let it sink in that Milan is doing more to fight for Americans than Americans are here in the state. I don't mean all Americans, and I want you guys to know that. I do want to be specific. I mean those Americans still in support of the secret fucking Gestapo that's going around that's not so fucking secret. And also people with platforms that use it irresponsibly and they want to stay neutral for their brand deals and they don't want to speak out against shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Now more than ever is not the time to be silent because when this shit is over, will not be sympathized with. Fuck that. No, you're going to remain silent. Well, you're not going to be very rich in the future. If brand deals are everything for you, you know what I mean? Thor says, sis, trust me, you don't want their smoke from them. Thor, you have no idea. You have no idea, Thor, but if you would rather not share, that's okay too. I'm not going to press you to do anything. Ryan says the Italians are pissed and they aren't holding back. Well, you guys have seen me get heated on here. And I'm only like, I think it's like roughly 40% Italian. But sometimes blocking people just gives you peace. If you guys saw my block list, it's hundreds. It is hundreds of fucking people. I think you guys have already blocked like 3 fucking people on this live, and we've been on for 24 minutes. But I'm gonna bring up Ghislaine Maxwell again because I'm just fucking disgusted in the fact that a monster like that, someone who was already fucking found guilty before we knew about ritualistic sacrifice and what they've been doing, and before we've seen the pictures and the emails and all of this, she's already been found guilty. And she's demanding release. Monsters don't get fucking demands. And if our government gives in to their demands, well, that's all you need to know. Ryan says, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. Abso-fucking-lutely. Guys, give me 1 second. I gotta respond to a work message really quick. Sorry. Shit. Sorry. Anyways, I'm back. We are back. I just pressed the wrong button. Guys, today is not my day. Today's not my day. Molly, what's up? Welcome in. Is there anything any of you want to talk about that I haven't hit on in the comments? Please let us know. And we'll get it going. Because it doesn't, the lack of coverage of this shit is just being crazy. I don't see anything about what's going on in Ohio right now. All over Ground News, which I promote all the time. Not sponsored, but nothing. Nothing. This is crazy. Interesting. It says Musk offers to pay legal fees for any Epstein victim sued for speaking the truth. Keep in mind, Elon Musk is in those files, and that sounds to me, I'm not saying it is, this is just my opinion, and this is all alleged. That is fucking hush money. That's hush money. They can sell everybody out, but not him. But yesterday, he publicly pledged to pay legal defense for any Jeffrey Epstein survivor sued after naming alleged perpetrators, reacting to social media exchange, and a Super Bowl public service announcement. Keep in mind, he also said that Diaper Dawn was in the files. I think Jeffrey Ficht is unalive. Well, there's been pictures lately of him like popping up, and it looks like him. I don't know if they're verified. I don't know, but it's kind of crazy. Hold on. Also, before we say someone's on the list, because his name probably is in there, but it's not in the way you would think. It is how they see, how those implicated in those files see Obama and certain other people as a threat. So it's not necessarily a lie, Terry. It's not necessarily a lie, but we need to talk about things with context. And I too make the error all the time. I make generalized statements a lot, just like I explained with my Milan post. But yeah, he's not in there for the reasons you think. And the reason when he is listed, you'll understand. You will understand, guys. No, I'm not saying Obama's a perfect person. I don't agree with some of the things he did. Drone attacks. Also, I mean, he did also do a mass deportation, and less people were affected by this. I will say that it was handled better than the way it's being handled right now, because it's just straight out hatred right now. But it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. And I think we have had years and years to do a reform for our immigration system. And every president that's held office since George W. Bush and ICE was established in 2003, they failed. That includes Biden. That includes Vice President Harris. And I'm still not over her saying that she wouldn't change anything about their term. I'm also still not over the excuse that she gave on why Biden didn't go forward with the files. They were trying to keep it separate. I don't give a fuck. When it comes down to things like this, no. Who gives a shit? They're all accountable. And if they have been silent and they have been complicit, well, that's how they're going to go down in history. Yeah, it wasn't the way it is now. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Terry. Here's the thing. 56 people, granted, it was in 8 years, and we've had 32 people in a year, at least that we know about that's been reported in this one. But in 8 years, 56 people did pass away in custody. There are still errors, but he's human. He's not perfect, but he definitely did it in more ethical ways, for sure. Most famous people and elite are on the list. Let's see. I'll actually try to find it really quick. Hold on. Because I think I know what you're referring to, Thor. But again, if it came out that Obama was in the list and he did some fucked up things, which I don't think he did, but if that came out, be held accountable too. That's the difference about the right and the left. And it's the fact that they see one Democrat and they're like, we told you Democrats are all over it, and then they ignore all the Republicans that are. But this is about more than left or right, because left, we want everyone to fucking be held accountable, or I would hope so. People I choose to align myself with feel that way. But no, like, just the cognitive dissonance of some of these fucking MAGA people. And I do encourage you to look up that hat. It says America is back. And then look at As you see that hat, read news articles about what's going on right now. And America is back, but not in the way that we fucking wanted it to be or the way that it should be, because it's fucked what they're doing. And at this point, we've seen no one's safe. No one is fucking safe from this. And so we all need to stand together, not only to defund ICE, to fucking abolish it. And I made a post, what was it, 2 weeks ago, guys? Dr. Love, what's up? Welcome in. I made a post 2 weeks ago. In the files. Sorry, I'm still trying to look up this claim real quick. There's no credible evidence that former President Barack Obama appears in the released files or flight logs. Okay, context of the files. Distraction tactics. One indirect link. While Obama himself is not in the files, a former top Obama White House counsel, Kathy Rumler, was mentioned in the records as having a contact with Epstein, but it doesn't, you see what I mean? We need the context when we say these things. No, absolutely not. They don't need to fucking go door to door. And Lisa, welcome in. Thank you so much for the heart me. I'm glad we got some friends in here. Bernie and Dr. Love always give shout outs to each other. We love that. But yeah, no, this shit's just fucking, it's just crazy to see. I don't fucking understand. I don't fucking understand it. I sent 100 comments. Oh, well, your 100th comment. We love that. Seem adolescent with all of the F words. Well, actually, did you know you can find studies that if people actually use, the more profanity people use, they've actually been shown to have a higher IQ. I'm not saying that's the case with me. You can listen to my argument, you can see, but I will say it does say something about you that I can give an argument where I am advocating for accountability in some of the most grotesque crimes I've ever seen. And the fact that I say fuck, that throws you off. That throws you off. What about Trump's F words? Dude, honestly, I wouldn't give, honestly, I don't care if a president curses. I think there should be a demeanor held in that office. But if him saying the F word was the worst thing he did, I would fucking take it. Pardon my French, but fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. Norwegian princess is being charged. Oh shit. Biggs, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me pop over to YouTube, make sure I'm not missing any comments. Looks like we're good. And guys, if you didn't know, I'm also live on YouTube right now, and those lives save if you ever miss this, so you can always go pay attention to that. And if you haven't hit that follow button yet, please do. You get alerted every time we go live. But yes, I think your outrage is about the wrong thing, as Lisa would say. If cursing, and it's called profanity with purpose, by the way, it's meant to evoke emotion, because the matter in which we're discussing is one, disgusting, vile, horrific. I mean, our DOJ, in my opinion, those that released those pictures of the small beings of a young age in the state they were in, and they failed to properly redact it. Our DOJ released SU or SNUFF to the whole fucking world, and they should go down for that. You should read about the Norwegian royal illegal troubles. Oh, interesting. Bro left anyways. Of course. How was my date? My date went really well, Lisa. Thank you for remembering and asking. I appreciate that. It went very well. We have seen each other again since, and we'll see each other again soon. Grayson over on YouTube says, I lost all respect for people on the right. I'm sorry, but as an immigrant, I'm done playing nice. Well, so Grayson, I don't know if you were on here when I was talking numbers earlier about the Super Bowl. I think you were. But remember that 70 million people voted for that diaper wearing fuck, right? Only, and this is giving credit where credit is not due. 9 million max watched that. 9 million max. And the president was not one of them, by the way. They watched the Super Bowl, where there was 143 million views. 143 million views. So if that says anything, it gave me hope. I mean, you know, Kendrick last year loved his show. I think it went over a lot of people's head, and I'm not saying this one didn't. There were references that, you know, when he's climbing on the power poles and or the electric poles, and people are, you know, saying racist shit about that. That was about how Puerto Rico's grid fails constantly. He literally did a trust fall into the fucking crowd. I mean, everything there. It was about unity. There was not one thing of hate. Not one fucking thing. And I'm not saying Kendrick's had hate, but like it was definitely a more aggressive approach. And I appreciate his show just like I appreciate Bad Bunny's, but 143 million compared to max 9 million for that alternative racist ass show. I think it's going pretty good. Lisa says, oh wow, plans for future dates. Happy for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lisa. And Ben, what's up? It's nice to see you in here, dude. Um, Grayson over on YouTube says, me playing nice would be like the Joker not ripping off the mob. That's a good one. MK, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the heart me and becoming the number 16 fan in the fan club. I appreciate you guys. We are now at 21,000. I'm going to visit our dear friend. And while I'm gone, let's take a break. Let's do some joy in the day. I've shared my joy, and it's the numbers that were views of the Super Bowl compared to Turning Point. You guys put something that you found joy in today, and I will be right back. Ryan, thank you so much for the heart me as well. All right, we're here. We're doing it. We still have 24 more minutes. Really trying to last for you guys. I feel myself going, but it's all good. Put what you guys want to talk about in the comments and let me know. But preferably something joyous. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell appeals for clemency from Trump as she declines to answer questions from lawmakers. Fuck you, Ghislaine Maxwell. Um, yeah, like nothing is updating. Let me go somewhere more specific. We'll go to NPR. Let's see. Okay, or my computer's just gonna fucking act weird as shit. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. There we go. And anytime now, MacBook, anytime. And yes, I do use an iPhone and I use a MacBook that were purchased long before this disastrous administration started. But fuck you, Tim Cook. Nobody likes you. You're doing a puzzle with your mother. I love that. Your tarot reading says you're on the right path. I love that. I fucking love that. These are all great things. Tweaks, thank you so much for the follow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If not, please correct me in the comments. I want to give you your flowers. Cuddles with my cats bring me joy. Speaking of cuddles with cats, it's a dog, but come here. Come on, Poppy. Come here. Let's give the people some joy if they've had a bad day. We'll bring you back. We'll hold you like a little baby. Like this guy. I mean, this dude's crazy. Donna Kelly, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. User, welcome in. What's up? What's up? Guys, we are at 22,000 likes. My Dr. Love says my kittens are curled up in little kitten bundles on the couch. I love that. They're saying you're precious. Lisa said you're precious, JP. What do you think about that? Are you precious boy? Are you cutie? Are you getting camera shy? Oh, you weren't camera shy or, well, person shy the other day. He's met some new people and he lays it on thick, as you guys have seen. Blacktop, what's up? Welcome in, man. Nice to see you back. Dr. Love is sending love to you, the boy. Isn't that crazy? He got me right there. Juan Pablo. That's right. JP stands for Juan Pablo, more specifically, Juan Pablo Cruz. He was rescued from a dog farm. Um, Not here within the US, but he's got his papers, so leave this man alone. He is a runt, but he is a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel and a Cocker Spaniel mix. Wife asleep. I have all three kids. LOL will be in and out. No worries, Blacktop. And Bree, thank you so much for the heart me and welcome in, welcome in. We're only gonna stay on till the top of the hour, Blacktop, just so you know. But we'll be back tomorrow, and who knows? Maybe I'll go live during the day tomorrow. I might throw in an extra live tomorrow. Not sure yet. We'll see. How the IVs and stuff. If they get me back on track, we'll see. But if not, we will still be live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you do miss it for any reason, follow me over on YouTube. Same username, absolutely free. And you can always catch up whenever. I didn't know that this type of breed even existed. I didn't know what he was. And I still, so this is just what he's like. been identified as. He's obviously a little something else. You know what I mean? But they took his stuff way too early. And so he's a little small, and it's okay. Do you guys see this shit? Do you guys see this? You sweet, sweet man. You want to go lay in your bed? All right, guys. He was gonna charge me more. I can't afford him. King Juan. Ooh. Because the only king we'll have is King Juan Pablo. They love you. Lisa says she loves you. You're so cute. You're the cutest boy. All right, guys. But let's get focused again. See if we see anything new. Maybe we'll find some joy with this. 5 glaring warning signs for Republicans in this year's midterm elections. Times Square's digital screens have nothing on the glaring warning signs for Republicans ahead of these upcoming midterm elections. Thanks, Lisa. President Trump and his policies and actions are unpopular. The GOP continues to lose special elections. Republicans are retiring at faster rates than Democrats, and people are saying they'd rather Democrats control Congress. At this point, all of it adds up to trouble for the party in power. If you need some today, thanks for the wink wink and the hat with the mustache and the rose, Lisa. I appreciate it so much, guys. Is there anything, Morningstar, what's up? Welcome in. Is there anything we haven't talked about today, guys, that you would like to talk about? Let me know in the comments. I got to send it quick, teams. I'm sorry. Never stops, guys. It never stops. All right. Okay. It can stop for now. It can stop for now. Ryan, thank you so much for the gifts. I really do appreciate you guys. Brian, you're incredible. You guys are great. We are almost at 23,000. Once we get to 25, I'll visit Penelope again. But don't be shy in the comments. Let me know what you want to talk about. I'm going to go over on YouTube and check again. No new comments, so we are doing all right. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream, but yet doesn't tell me how to fix it. So YouTube, if it's going crazy over there, I apologize. Blacktop, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate that, man. I really do. And guys, if you don't know, Blacktop is a new follower who plans to run for governor in Missouri. And from what I have seen on your page, what I've, read from you in the chat, like, I hope you get it, man. So I'm gonna try to give you a shout out every time you're on here. I appreciate it. Granted, you still got a while. 2028 is a while away, but it will fly by. But what's not far away? Primaries. And after that, midterms. And we need to make this not we need to. We have to. We have no fucking choice. Bree, thank you so much for the roses. We have no fucking choice but to make midterms too big to fucking rig. They are going to try to intimidate us. They are trying to do every fucking thing they can because they fucking know, especially after that fucking AI generated video from that dipshit Don, who literally shits his pants on TV. And they called Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. Not saying he was a perfect president, but at least he didn't shit himself on camera. Embarrassing. Again, Sasha Riley, thank you for that. But after he did that AI generated video, that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because people don't play about Obama. People don't play about fucking Obama. They really don't. I actually follow Christ, LOL. It's my entire policy. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. No, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Blacktop. You can absolutely be a follower of Christ. You can follow whatever religion you want, as long as it's not, influencing. As long as you keep church and state separate, I don't give a fuck. I think it's great. I think it's great that you can find peace in something. I look for peace in a lot of things and fail to find it. But yeah, you miss his personality. Me too. I miss when the country's biggest fucking problems was that he wore a tan suit. And damn, that man looked good in that tan suit. And you guys can love Jesus. I love that. I do want to ask, and I do get curious, especially when I have people that are Christians on my live. How do you see the relationship between God and Jesus? And it's really like a sincere question, because I separate them when I think about it. Jesus seems like a socialist who would have been in the streets advocating for those. I mean, for not, I almost said for, I'm not even going to say it because it would be using his name in vain, and that defeats the argument. But he, if you believe the book, not saying everybody has to, um, was a Palestinian refugee. The people in red hats would not let Jesus into this fucking country right now. My thing is, if we actually followed Christ, we would be the biggest socialist nation in the world. Exactly, Blacktop. Exactly. That video with Obama is absolutely appalling. It absolutely is. So what's my story? My story, Rob, is I grew up in a very small town in Alabama, raised conservative, Baptist, Republican. Um, I was in the Navy. I'm also a queer disabled veteran now. And I'm more of a vote for the person, not the policy. But right now, I think that Democrats and Republicans alike are all funded by the same people, meaning there is no way for the people of America to be advocated for. Not truthfully. They're worried about one thing. It starts with a P, and it's not people, it's their portfolios. And I think that if you are a career politician, you got to fucking go. You got to go. The Blacktop Prophet says, same person yet separate, God in human form. That's why God changes so drastically after Jesus. Okay. God is Jesus' father. Jesus was liberal. Okay. Blacktop was raised hardcore conservative to be, oh, wow. Holy shit, Blacktop. Damn. Dr. Love was raised Democrat in a matriarchy. So you know it works. Uh, so so I do know it works. Yeah, absolutely. Um, he was also an immigrant, yeah. Here's my thing. When they do these comments and they think they're just so smart, they don't even fucking spell shit correctly. Like, come on. And if you think that wearing a nose ring is the reason that I think food, housing, education, healthcare should be affordable and accessible, that people should be able to do whatever the fuck they want as long as they don't harm or unalive anyone or anything or impede on or take away the rights of others. If you think that career politicians should be a thing and that it's saying radical that our politicians don't accurately represent us, like, so fucking be it. But like, I can take this nose ring out and still have the same fucking effects. Like, still have the same beliefs because unlike your VP, I haven't changed my religion or my name 3 times and, you know, been bought out by every fucking billionaire there is. No, sorry. My views are based on morals, good versus evil. And I think that is something where, and a lot of people skip over this because for a while, and it was because of my own religious trauma. Some of you guys know about it, some of you guys don't. But I was very against religion, and I don't worship, and I think that's fine. And I think it's fine that you do. You know what I mean? I think that is what's beautiful. Joey, what's up? It's nice to see you. I think that's what's beautiful about this channel because we have people from all walks of life. We have people that even voted for Trump last time that have come forward and saying, I fucked up. How can I fix this? Let me learn. Um let my actions go before my words. We have people that worship, we have people that don't worship, we have people of all nationalities within the US, outside of the US, and we can all agree on one thing. That's what's happening in this fucking country is devastating and it needs to fucking stop. Bob, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And guys, we did reach 26. So give me 1 second. We decided to pin troll post to educate instead of muting right away. Absolutely, because Bernie, um, internet's forever. The internet's forever. You know what's not? This fucking regime. And we're not going to sympathize. We're not going to sympathize with the sympathizers. If you know, you know. Love your common sense. Rob, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Blacktop, thank you again for the rose. And as you guys know, it is hard to get donations on here because I'm never going to push people. I'm definitely not going to ever put someone in the situation that Thor was put in. So I can't, I just don't have the funds to make it to Minnesota. I got a whole $20 donation, which I still haven't even like cashed in on. Still sitting in my account right now, but I want to get out there. I've got to focus on my health a little bit. Because otherwise it's going to put myself in danger. It's going to put those around me in danger. And we don't want that. Unfortunately, 3 years is a long time. It is a long time. It is a long time. And I'm not saying it's going to start getting better right away. In fact, I think it's going to get worse. And I think we do need to brace for that. But in that, We need to find community. I'm a very strong believer that micro changes cause macro causation, meaning if we do little things in our lives, do something nice for someone today. It's going to inspire someone else to do something kind. And if we keep doing that, it's going to change the way we think. We're going to start looking for joy because in 2026, like Ryan said, they may try, Ben, have a great night. Have a great night. They may try to take our rights. They may try to take our freedoms. They may try to take our bodily autonomy. They're not going to touch our fucking joy. They're not going to fucking do it. We will not let them. And even if your only joy in the day is coming here to this live and watching me bitch and complain, if that gives you joy, I'm glad I'm up here and I'm glad I'm fucking doing it. We educate. We meet love with their hatred. Absolutely. And here's the thing, when people, say, oh, we meet love with hatred, a lot of people get kind of triggered because they're like, no, love has gotten us nowhere. We need to fucking fight back. Um, have you ever seen a mother lion fight for her kids? It's because she loves them. You know what I mean? Um, when I go to bat for you guys, when I go to bat for my like IRL friends, it's because I love them. And that's all we're gonna say. If not, Randy Orton kicked them in the melon. We'll just do like a little RKO with Randy Orton. Although I think he might be a Trump supporter. In case someone hasn't told you lately, just seeing you brightens my day and brings me joy. Thank you so much, Joey. It's so nice to see you. I'm glad you're in here. These people are lonely and sad. They're hurt. It doesn't work to attack them. I don't. I agree with that. I don't think it works to attack them in a lot of ways. But I will say, we can't just be pushovers. I'll say that all day long. Like, I'm a big fan of fuck you politics, as long as those fuck you politics are actions followed by words. When it's just fucking words, they can go fuck themselves. Like, I could give two shits. If I see Hakeem Jeffries or Cory Booker on camera one more time talking about how bad the country is and how much we need change, and then voting against the exact fucking thing they say, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm or something. Ryan says, impeach, convict, and remove all of 47 now. Time to save our country. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Um, cause shit right now, dude, it's crazy. It's overwhelming. But when we come here, at least we have each other. Guys, we have 8 minutes. I think we can easily get 35,000. We can easily get 35,000. Even if I don't agree with everything you say, I do appreciate that you don't rant. I will say, Rob, here's the thing. I'm going to be very self-aware and very honest. I've ranted before. Some people will get on here, and it almost happened earlier when I approved that very fucked up comment where someone says that, "Oh, I'm upset. Maybe I need a tummy full." We know what they were talking about. I'm not going to say the exact phrase. Just casually getting sexually harassed on a live, and TikTok knows nothing about it. But sometimes you're going to feel it, even if you don't agree with me, you're going to be like, damn, that bitch got it. So I hope you hang out here a little bit more, give us a little more time. Because tomorrow we're going to go live again at 5 p.m. Again, Wednesdays, we don't. I have to work a 10.5 hour day on Wednesdays. It's this live, I would just be here like this if I had to do that. So we take Wednesdays off, but we're live pretty much every other day of the week. We sometimes skip Saturdays. I did skip Sunday because of Benito Bowl. I'm sorry. It just happened to be at the exact fucking time that we'd be going live. And there was no way in hell I was missing Bad Bunny. Have a good night, Rob. I hope to see you again soon. It was nice for you to drop in. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, we got about 6 more minutes in here. You guys put what you want to talk about in the comments, and yeah, we'll get it going. It's almost gym time for you, fam. Well, if you need to leave to go work out, that helps your mental. Dr. Love, it was great to see you, and I hope you have a great night. But thank you guys so much for the likes. Even if we don't get to the 35,000, like, it's not a big deal. You guys have been in here. You always give great conversation. And you calm me down a lot of time. And that's why I do like having a few more. I don't want to call you guys passive, but you definitely do have. Sometimes you can disconnect a little bit more because on here, I see things where I literally get sexually harassed in comments. And it is triggering. I know people don't like to use that word anymore, just like they don't like to use the word gaslight, but like it is triggering. And sometimes you guys help me kind of like just recenter and back away from it, because at the end of the day, who in their right mind, who is worth saving, who is worth trying to I think you guys are just more level-headed than me. Thor says team Red, White, and WTF always. Well, I'm team you guys always. I'm always team Thor. I feel like you're my long lost sister. Love you like family. Oh, Joey, that's so sweet. But I do want to thank you guys because you guys do kind of pull me back sometimes. Sometimes you guys push me further in, and I love that too. But without you guys, I wouldn't have balance. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So thank you for the gifts, the comments, everything. I'm so fucking appreciative. Thank you, Lisa. You know, this is my favorite one. I don't know why. I know it is like the opposite because I don't like listen to country music or anything, but it does make me smile. So, if I see fuckers like that, I will block immediately for you. What I want you to actually do first, Ryan, remember, Harper, I see you in there. Blessings to you as well. Blessings to you as well. Again, I'm not anti you guys worshiping. Just I think it's a personal decision. You know what I mean? Um, Harp's my biggest fan apparently. Ooh, you guys got some competition. Um, you guys got some competition. But I really do appreciate you guys. I hope I say it enough, and if I don't, get on my ass, hold me accountable. Because if there's one thing I'm not afraid of, it's accountability. Unlike this fucking asshole, unlike the fucking monster, Ghislaine Maxwell, who's demanding prison release after already being found guilty years ago, before all of this shit was fucking released, is demanding to be released from prison. And I will say it once, I'll say it a million fucking times. Monsters don't get to make fucking demands. Wow. Bird Dog says Trump is great as we're literally talking about the EP files. Kind of crazy. Kind of fucking crazy. Answers for you. Thank you so much for the follow. What I love about you is you are genuine. I'm always going to be fucking genuine. It takes too much. I have to mask at work so much all the fucking things I want to say. I have to mask too much. When I get on here, I can't do it anymore. I can't fucking do it anymore. Hi John High says research. Research what? Can you be more specific, please? Um, give me 5 reasons. Honestly, Birdsdog, give us one reason. Masking is exhausting. It's so fucking exhausting. It's so hard for me, especially with my hyperadrenergic POTS because if you don't know a lot about it, I have elevated levels of norepinephrine in my body. So my body feels like I'm in fight or flight all the time, even if my mind's calm as fuck. And guys, we just reached 35,000. That's absolutely incredible. 3 minutes to go. My friends will tell you not to ask me questions unless you're willing to have your feelings hurt. Yeah, I've actually made a lot of progress with my friends in recent years. I was telling actually Harper about this recently. Um, they used to think me being quiet, like in a group, was, I don't know, I guess because I was like nervous or shy. And like sometimes if like the conversation doesn't feel genuine, I'll sit there, I'll enjoy your company, but I'm not gonna engage in surface level stuff. I need a lot of time to recoup, especially now, because I know it seems like I'm just sitting here by myself with my dog, but getting on these lives, it takes a lot of fucking energy out of you, and I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you. Some people need to research information about Washington, all three parts of government parts. I think right now Washington, bruh, everyone's saying, oh, if the files come out, all the elites, we'll have to, the whole system will collapse. Good, fucking good. You know what I mean? Yeah, including Dumpy Dawn. I just, I do think it's fucking hilarious, and I think there is a point of joy that we can end on. Um, that he was watching Bad Bunny perform at his private Super Bowl party. He wasn't even watching the fucking Turning Point, and that is so fucking hilarious. If it's broken, fix it. Exactly. And oh, here we go. Here we go. First of all, it's not even close to 90%. And even if it were 100 fucking percent, which we know it's not, hold them fucking accountable. Because guess what? People on the left don't give a fuck who's in the files. If they are proven to be guilty, if they're implicated in the files, hold them fucking accountable. Like, and if you don't hold that belief, Bird Dog, sorry, this is not the place for you, because anyone that is in those fucking files doing that dirty shit, I don't give a fuck about your political affiliation. I don't give a fuck how much money is in your bank account. I don't give a fuck how much power you hold. Honestly, the more power you hold, I think you should be held even more fucking accountable, because you're going to exploit it if you're not. I also think there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Sorry, that's so radical, but I don't. And I'm not going to feel bad for it. Guys, we got to 40,000. We are going to get to 40,000 likes by the top of the hour. Incredible. Down the river, download River to the Gulf app. Blank, blank, blank. Okay. I think I know what you're trying to get at. I'll look into it for sure. Hi, John. Hi. Um, And guys, hit that follow button if you haven't already, if you are enjoying the conversation. Obviously, we are more of a community here. I take what you guys have to say to heart. Um, and if I ever seem like I'm disingenuous, please, I encourage you, call my ass out. Call me out right on live. I'll take it. We'll talk about it and we'll get to the fucking bottom of it. And that, my friend, is called accountability, because those with a platform, no matter how big or small, when you get a platform and things like this are happening, you have a responsibility to your followers to speak out against the atrocities happening in this fucking country. And with that, I'm going to visit my Penelope. We're going to close out, and then I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. So hit that like, and I'll be right back. But again, thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you for the follows. Please go give my latest post a little view about Ghislaine Maxwell. Because I went from a video that was about ICE, by the way, which was crazy, 10,000 views almost, to 74. So guys, have a great night. Friends call out friends without fear. Exactly. Because if you can't call out your friends without fear, are they really your friends? But you guys have a great night. Find some joy in your life if you haven't today, or if you need a little bit more. And just know that maximum 9 million people, and those numbers are drastically fucking inflated. Watch that racist fucking halftime show. And my baby Benito got 140 million views. You guys have a great night. I love you all. Bye, guys. All right, guys, we're going to get off YouTube as well. Thank you so much. I know my energy was waxing and waning. But I will be live tomorrow. If I go live earlier in the day, I'll let you guys know over on TikTok. But I'll see you next time. Love you all.